everyone, and welcome to episode 54. I know we left on a serious cliffhanger, but I do have a bit of information to get to before we can start. So, with that, I'll just go right into it. We have a giveaway going on right now. In the end, there will be 3 winners on August 30th. We'll start tallying up everything, all those entries, and then we'll announce those 3 winners. Each winner will receive 1 set of metal die and a set of polymer die from Die Hard Dice. It is a sponsored giveaway. They gave us those. They're pretty awesome. Die Hard Dice is a great company. So, moving on, there are multiple ways to get entered into this giveaway. There are unique ways on every single social media that we have. If you're not sure how to enter on those social medias, you can go directly to that social media account, or you can contact us anywhere where you have previously contacted us, and we're happy to help you out. We're more than happy to help get people entries. So there are ways to enter on Twitter, Reddit, Discord, Instagram, Facebook, and that's what I can think of off the top of my head. So if you're curious on how to enter, you can go directly to those areas or contact us, and we're more than happy to help you out. You can get 1 entry per every single social media site. So if you enter on Reddit, you'll get an entry. If you enter on Twitter, you'll get an entry. If you enter on Instagram, you get an entry. If you enter on Facebook, you get an entry. So that is a total of at least 4 right there. If you enter on Discord, you also get an entry. That's 5. Then there are 2 different ways you can get 2 entries each. You can get 2 entries if you're a Patreon supporter. All current supporters will automatically get 2 entries, as well as if you've left us an iTunes review. If you've left us an iTunes review, make sure that we understand that that's who you are, because not always does your iTunes name match your real name, right? So make sure we know who you are, and you'll get 2 entries. If you leave us a brand new iTunes review, that's another 2 entries, right? So that is how you can get extra entries for a grand total and maximum that you can get of 9 entries. So that's 9 chances to win metal die from Die Hard Dice, as well as a polymer set from them. That's everything I've got about the giveaway. Now to talk about my next topic. We have hit our merch tier, and we have launched an Etsy site with some merch. We have about 8 or 9 things on there right now. Really excited about it. We have obviously some Team Slurp, Team No Slurp specific stuff, but we also have our regular HLP logo, and it is still extremely surreal that people want to wear that. So really excited about that. I hope that people like it. I hope people order the merch and are generally happy with it, because that's very exciting for us. We worked very hard to make sure that we could partner with the right sites and the right manufacturing companies and the right way to do this in order to get you guys some prices that were very reasonable while still making it so that we're not breaking our backs trying to be a store, which we don't know how to do. So if you have any questions about that, you can check out our Etsy site to actually go purchase those, and it is on Etsy and we are Hideous Laughter Pod. So you should be able to search on Etsy. I think we also posted our link on all of our social medias to go check it out. And then we have some, plain shirts. We have our Team Slurp, Team No Slurp shirts. We have our Team Slurp, Team No Slurp tanks. We also have some fun items, right? So we have some dad hats with the HLP on them, and those are embroidered. And we have a fanny pack, which is just, obviously that's always fun. Who doesn't want a fanny pack? I believe that you can hold a few beers in there, so really good for on the go. But that's all I've got. That's our big exciting news. If you guys want any additional information from us, obviously reach out to us. We're always happy to help you out, and thank you. Really, thank you guys. So, welcome to episode 54, Alchemical Warfare.
Like liquor and things that go boo? Then buckle up, listener, cause this one's for you. Prepare yourself for the Hideous Laughter Podcast.
everybody, welcome back to the Hideous Laughter Podcast, episode 54. I think one more and it's a year, right? I think that's about it. This will be out, yeah, it'll be, one more episode will be a year. So, if any of you die now, just know that your character didn't make it a full year. And anybody that survives, your character did make it a full year.
That's sad.
I guess that would work. I mean, technically, you're right.
Technically, I'm right. Technically is the best kind of right.
A year in real life, like, what, 2-3 weeks in game?
No, you guys were at Ravengrove for an entire month.
Oh, yeah. There was a lot of, like, in-between episode time.
Yeah.
A month and literally 2 days.
Yeah, a month and 2 days. You guys
2
did.
days.
Well,
There we
you had
go.
like 7 days of travel time. Technically, it's been a month and a week and a half.
So that's off by a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But first, we got to figure out what everybody's drinking for this special occasion as the bomb drops. Emily, what you drinking?
I have a vodka lemonade.
How's that?
It is quite refreshing. Tail end of summer, so I gotta have something a little crisp,
You know-
citrusy.
Funny story. I don't think I saw you mix that drink. You were in my kitchen. I didn't see you mixing any of the components together. What's the deal with that?
So I guess this is going out there. This was a drink that I had mixed when we were at Gen Con,
You.
and it's been in my fridge. It's been refrigerated. Lemonade on its own, fine. Vodka on its own, fine. Mixed together, still fine.
You heard it here from the food scientist.
How long ago was that?
As of this recording, at least
weeks?
2 weeks, I think.
2 weeks.
3 weekends. 2 full weeks.
3 weekends.
It's fine. It's fine.
Emily, you're a fucking animal.
It tastes just like normal vodka lemonade.
Speaking of other animals at the table, Haley, what you drinking, hon?
I am. Oh boy, I don't actually know the brand. I should check that.
Oh, take off that Hideous Laughter branded koozie.
I am drinking a Bartles and James, which this is the first time ever I've drank a wine cooler, but I saw it.
Wow.
Yeah,
A lot of firsts.
it's a watermelon and mint wine cooler that's gluten free.
Well, technically, Emily's isn't a first. It's like first time drinking a 3-week-old drink, I guess.
It's not the first time drinking the drink.
Speaking of someone whose first time is drinking the drink right now, what you drinking, buddy?
Oh, I am drinking a King's Jubilee. This was voted on by our patrons. One vote kept me out of the Grandma's ashtray.
I think they're
so
saving it for me for the outcome of this bomb.
I'm pretty sure they are. So whoever
bastards.
whoever voted for this, thank you very much. However, I will say that this drink is virtually all liquor. It is one serving of it is 2 ounces white rum, 3/4 ounces maraschino liqueur, and half an ounce of lemon juice. So in classic Steve fashion, I made 2 of them and dumped them into one drink. And that's what I'm going to be drinking today. So if this episode goes for more than an hour, I might be slurring my words a little bit.
Speaking of the king of slurring his words, Brooks, what you drinking, buddy?
Well, I am drinking straight from the Buffalo Trace Distillery, Colonel E.H. Taylor bourbon. And actually, we got him to sign the bottle, too. He's a good friend of ours.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Colonel?
Yeah.
Bottle that you've almost drank all the way down at this point?
Yeah, he signed the bottle. See?
With the actual Colonel?
Oh,
Yeah, the
yeah,
Colonel
look at that
from,
signature.
I believe, the 1800s. He signed the bottle for us.
He's still signing the bottles to this day. This very day. Well, as for me, I'm drinking a Kentucky Mule. Little ginger beer, little bourbon, some makers in there. It's pretty tasty. And I would be remiss if on this historic occasion where I won the dice thing and the Patreon beverage,
King's Jubilee, I pass the crown off to you.
I must roll to see if I roll a natty one. In which
I
case,
want to call you out right now.
yeah.
Do you know how many times you fucking yelled at me for having a goddamn straw at the table? And
I
what
know.
do you have?
Oh, I know. There's a straw.
Sorry, I'm so mad.
Look out, folks. All right, here it comes. That's a natty 9.
Okay.
But I'm sure I don't really have much of a choice if we put Grandma's ashtray on the menu. Since we've done it for everyone else, I feel it's only fair that I, as the GM, submit myself to the same vote and allow the patrons to decide. I really, someone's got to try it eventually, so I guess.
Emily, what are you taking notes on over there?
I need to write down what people rolled and that Grandma's ashtray can be added. I gotta remember. This is important stuff.
I just looked over at your notebook and it just says 9, Grandma's ashtray.
Categorically, no notes on the actual campaign, just on the drinks of everybody else. So, guys, you got yourselves into a bit of a pickle last episode, I will say. Went in through the front door. Unfortunately, weren't able to disable the alarm on the lock. Sound bursted at you guys, and then the troops kind of mobilized in a sense and kind of stood behind the door waiting for you. You fought this beastly dog, beastly in more ways than one, I guess, and overcame that. But you drew the attention of the owners of this fine establishment, specifically Mr. Vorkstag, who is currently at the open door into the Chemic Works with a bomb in his hand in initiative order.
Griffin, do you want me to cue up that Sirenscape?
Yeah, please do, buddy.
Let's roll.
Oh boy. All right. So this bomb is thrown. And if it hits Eclipse, the splash will hit everybody.
I'm in the middle.
You are right in the middle. It'll even hit the dog from where you are.
Oh, Jesus.
And so, the bomb is coming at you.
I was hoping I could play a little.
So sorry.
How many of those wine coolers do you have on deck?
I only brought 3 up here.
You're going to need the rest of the pack. Brooks, I'm going to give you this opportunity to bodyguard if you'd like.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, bomb thrown against touch AC. Now, he has, in effect, what is known as Bomber's Eye, so he can throw from 30 feet instead of 20 feet. That's going to hit. That is a 25 against touch AC.
So my touch AC is a 15 with bodyguard, so I don't know if that hits really. I'm not.
Chewy, I would have crit you. So, here comes the damblage. All right. It's going to be 13 points of fire damage.
That's not much. He's a bomber.
And that is his turn. Up in the order is Lyra.
But splash, right?
Oh, yes. Everybody make a reflex save, please.
More like bombed his rolls. Damn it, I've failed that.
20.
I was gonna say, I'm still up. That was really good.
17 for Lyra.
So 17 for Lyra. Roll one for your dog, please.
I only rolled an 8, so that's not going to make it.
All right. So everybody below a 17 or meeting a 17 only takes half of 6 points of damage. As the splash radiates around the group, this kind of flame.
6 points is your splash?
And I guess it would be 7 points of damage.
What if you beat the 17?
If you beat the 17, it's only 3.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Haley, I'm not playing a level 13 alchemist like you do in our other campaign. So,
I understand. I was just doing mental math.
yeah, it's minimum damage plus intelligence.
I understand. I know what that is.
You also said half of 6 before.
I had it's half of 7. It's the same thing. I forgot min damage.
Oh, so then it would only be 4 points.
If you made the reflex
If you made the reflex save,
Yeah, well, okay.
which you didn't.
No, way.
Okay. With that, Lyra is up.
My dog is not dead yet. It's gonna run up in front. Oh. Right. Can it attack through the door, kind of kitty corner like that?
Yeah, the door is wide open, so.
Okay. So my dog is going to attempt to bite. Only a 14.
A 14 wouldn't hit either way, but I will give you this little tidbit. You notice that as he kind of moves around, he looks blurry.
Ooh.
Good.
Now, what would you like to do, Lyra?
Eclipse, I know you can heal yourself, but you're down really low, so I'm also going to heal you. 12 points of healing?
Nice, almost mitigated that bomb entirely.
Yeah.
Are you moving at all?
I'm going to take a 5-foot step off to the side, so a little bit further away for splash damage
Sure.
if he throws another bomb.
All right, Ikmer.
All right. He is going to pick up his sword that he dropped last time.
All right, move action.
Yep. And then he's going to use his second move action to occupy the other space of the door.
Okay. Does he have 30 feet of move?
That's only 20 feet.
Is it only 20?
Yeah.
He does have 30 feet, though,
Okay.
if anybody was wondering.
That armor master. Get.
Yeah. Gotta move.
Okay, so he's up in the alchemist's business. Now it's Eclipse's turn.
Ooh, let's see. So now we don't have a dog that is immune to all magic. I guess I could heal myself. Do we know anything about this guy? Like any weaknesses, special attacks, etc.?
Not without a knowledge check, you don't.
Okay, but what knowledge would you need?
Local or nature.
Ha, nah. I don't know shit.
Both will get you different information.
A voice in the back of your head says, maybe if you delay until after Matumbe, he might know something. Because he has both of those knowledges.
Well, I mean, until then, I was just gonna cast a flaming sphere.
That would do the trick.
Yeah. So I'm gonna cast a flaming sphere. And can I see through the doorway, right? Or
Yep.
is this? Yeah.
You can see, yeah.
Okay, so then I'm gonna just cast it on him.
Okay. How much area does it take up? Is it just a 5-foot square?
It is a 5-foot sphere.
Okay, so I'm going to reflex save it.
Yes, it's a reflex save, and yeah. So go
Negates
ahead.
entirely? Yep,
Yep.
I know. All right, that's a 22.
Yeah, it negates.
Okay, so he takes no damage. But the sphere is still there.
Correct.
All right. With that, it's Matumbe's turn.
Okay, so Matumbe is going to roll both of those knowledges. I'm going to roll 2 die. White one will be local. This stone-looking one will be the nature. They're both pretty good. So my local is going to come up to a 26. My nature is going to come up to a 24.
Okay, with the local, you get 2 questions, and you know that he is not a human.
Oh.
He is some sort of fey creature you've heard about.
Okay.
It's called a skin stealer.
Well, now I'm very interested in this.
You know what?
So what would you like to know?
We have his face. The face he tried to steal.
Yeah.
Oh, shit!
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Okay, what do I want to know?
I want to steal his second face.
Let's get a
Calm down, Brooks.
collection of faces.
Brooks, you lifted the table over there. Cool it.
All right, geez. Weaknesses or resistances? I know we talked about this last episode. One was more relevant than the other. I think it's
Yeah,
resistances,
resistance
right?
is more
Yeah.
relevant.
Resistances, and then, yeah. Special abilities. We saw that blur thing. I want to know more about what he can do.
So his special defenses basically are, he has blur cast on him.
Okay.
But his special abilities are that if he can get anyone helpless, he can spin around and his coup de grace will actually slice the skin off their body. He can then use it to disguise as them whenever he wants. The skin stays fresh. And he can disguise as something larger or smaller than himself. He takes no penalties to being a different gender, having a different voice, having a different size. None of that. So that's a special ability, you know. How about the local?
Oh, that was nature, not local?
That was nature. That's what you got from nature, yeah.
Jeez. I guess what do I need to, because we know he's an alchemist, right? He threw bombs.
Yep.
He's got shit. What do we need to know about alchemists that we need to worry about right now?
Right now, you would likely worry about the poison
Okay.
that he has on his claws and his weapon. It is Deathblade poison. I'll give you that with the like special attacks. It's 1d3 con drain, 2 save secure, last 6 rounds, so can kill you.
Okay.
This guy should really, instead of being like a chemist or whatever he actually is at this ChemWorks, he should be a taxidermist.
Yeah.
I mean, he could make some really good art, man.
I mean, maybe he's just occupying this body right now, too.
My dad was a taxidermist. I didn't want to follow in his footsteps, so I decided to.
You followed in his footsteps, literally. Isn't that all our dreams, to become our
This
dads?
is dad's skin.
Special ability, dad skin.
Okay, so
All right.
what are you doing with the rest of your turn?
Good question. So, Matumbe has got blasted by some fire. He knows this guy throws out bombs. He relays the information that he knows to the rest of the party, and then, beginning on his tattoos, but then spreading across the rest of his body. Think of like in a movie, like the end of Die Hard 2, or there's a scene in Con Air where this happens, where someone throws a cigarette into into like a line of gasoline on the ground. There's like this purple, but like also kind of orangish glow that washes across the puddle. Energy like that washes out of his tattoos over the rest of his body as he resists energy fire. And then he's going to move up directly behind the dog to start getting close to the alchemist.
Okay. With that, it's the alchemist's turn. I just rolled a spellcraft. He knows what you casted, bud.
Oh dear.
So he's going to stay where he is and incur. He's going to throw a bomb directly at Matumbe this time.
Good thing I got
All
nice and
right.
close to the dog and Ikmer.
Well, I mean, that's an attack of opportunity, isn't it?
Yep, go ahead and take it.
23.
Roll your mischance. Both of you roll your mischance.
Emily rolled a natural 20 for her dog.
Nice.
Woo!
I'll be so happy if this dog does damage against something.
So high hits.
Yes, high hits.
I missed.
74. I'm guessing that hits.
Brooks,
Yeah,
you have the
74
worst
will
luck
hit.
with concealment of any
do.
person I've ever met.
It's the worst, man.
So do you have to confirm?
Yeah, I'm going to
Yep,
roll a
roll
confirm.
a confirm.
So, 21 to confirm.
That'll confirm.
Yeah.
My God.
The dog does something. Max damage.
Oh my God.
Sweet.
Fido putting up numbers.
So, it's 7. So, is it just double? Do dogs crit?
Yeah, dog's crit.
Okay.
You just need to roll 2d4.
2? Okay.
Nice.
Rolled another 4. So that's
Yeah.
14 points of damage.
Yeah.
You doubled the bonus, like the static bonus on top
Yeah.
too? Perfect. Hell yeah.
Alrighty.
So happy.
Neato.
14 points of damage. Nice. Matumbe. I think a 20 hits your touch.
Bodyguard.
Let me check. Absolutely hits my touch.
Okay, so you are taking...
Even though I don't think I actually.
You're taking 15 points of acid damage. And everybody... So from Matumbe, 5, 10... So Eclipse should be out of it. This is a 10-foot radius. So it's just the dog and Ikmer need to make a reflex save.
22.
Okay, you make it.
15.
Nope. Got to beat a 17. So the dog takes 7 points of acid damage. Ikmer takes 3.
The dog is resistant to acid, but that was still enough to kill the dog.
Got him. Celestial dogs, man. And with that, he's actually going to take a 5-foot step onto the vat. So if you move him diagonally onto the rim of the vat there. Perfect.
So there's a vat inside the room.
So, yes, when you look into the room, you see these vats of liquid, and they look to be connected by planks, but you can tell they're giving off some fumes. It's smelly just standing through the threshold of the door, and from where you are, you can't really see what's in them, but you can definitely see that there are these large, like, multiple story tall vats. And with that, let's get Lyra going.
All right, Lyra is going to walk into the fenced-in area and just be a little ways back from the party, kind of keeping her distance. And her singing, the lingering performance, will be ending this round, so she is going to start singing again to continue that bonus.
All right. So she moves, and then she standard action sings.
That is correct.
Awesome. Okay. Ikmer, you're up.
All right. He's going to take that 5-foot step up.
Sounds good.
Well, diagonal up. He is face to face with this Fae. And he is going to try to antagonize it.
All right.
So that will be a intimidate.
What's that against? 10 plus the CR plus the will?
I believe 10 plus the target's hit dice plus the target's wisdom modifier.
Okay.
Well, I did really garbage, so 11.
Yeah, it's not going to do.
Ikmar's still getting his bearings on intimidating people. Sometimes he's really good.
No, it's like the only times when I can actually do it, I just fail at
Just
it.
fuck it up. Yeah.
It's a whole...
Is that a
Standard.
Okay. So, Eclipse, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna move my flaming sphere into his thing again. Into his square. So reflex.
Yep, reflex. Does a 17 beat?
Oh, by 1.
Oh, no.
All right. And then I think that my safest bet, realistically, because it's a ranged character, is potentially getting his face and using my axe.
Okay. So you moving up?
I think so.
We can cut this if we want to, because this is tactics discussion. We don't know what's in the pit, but it'd be cool if we pushed him in with a bull rush.
Except for it's a Fae, they'll definitely... I think he floats.
I mean, we don't know
We'll
that.
find out.
Yeah,
I think that's
don't
pretty
think
cool.
I don't think that's a natural characteristic of Fae.
This Fae might have
Either-
that,
yeah.
but I don't think that's a inherent.
Yeah. Either way, Eclipse, I would... Don't push too hard,
Yeah.
please.
Okay. So I'm gonna move 25 feet up into the room and be 5 foot away from him, but I'm gonna be kind of away from the vat. I think that that's again my best bet because he's range. Maybe getting in his face a little. I don't think that I can push him in the vat because I don't know. I'm little. I feel like this is risky because I'm little. But I am gonna swing at him with my axe.
Sounds good. Make sure you roll your concealment with it, too. Gotta get higher than a 20.
Okay, I got higher than a 20.
Okay.
And I got 19 to hit.
Meets beats.
Yes.
And 15 points of damage.
Okay.
Gorgeous.
All right, Matumbe.
Man, this fucking combat, including the last episode, I have never been in a good spot. And the only way I can get up to this guy would be incurring an attack of opportunity as I move through Eclipse's square. I've never been in a good spot in the last 2 episodes.
I have a question. The floor between the vats, are we able to walk on that?
That is 10 feet down.
Oh,
so
boy.
yeah, I can't even do that. What I thought I could do.
Yeah, you guys are on a platform right now. He's on the rim.
Oh, shit. Oh. Okay.
Which is why I thought that he had some sort of floating ability. He wouldn't walk out into his rim for no fucking reason.
Yeah. Igmar Eclipse, what are your deflection bonuses to your AC?
0? I don't have a deflection
have a
bonus?
deflection bonus.
Okay. Neither of you do?
No.
Okay. Well, sorry, but Eclipse is in a worse spot.
Sure.
All right, so Matube is going to take that 5-foot step up right behind Eclipse and Ikmer. His options are really limited right now because the only 2 squares inside the door that he could step on are being occupied by Eclipse and Ikmer. Otherwise, he would have to hop down 10 feet under this vat, and that just doesn't make any sense. So he's going to step up behind Eclipse, and he is going to use the aid another action to boost her AC.
Okay.
So there's like a 2.5 or 3 foot tall Wyang that a 7 foot tall Shaquille O'Neal crouches behind, and he whispers, "You got this."
Hey, Emily. Could you do me a favor?
Yes.
Could you place one of the mongrel men diagonally up from the northernmost vat? Perfect. And then the other one in between the vat that Vorkstag is on and the vat to the east. A little further over, please. Thank you. Okay. So, who's that? Eclipse is getting 1 shot at her. Ikmer is getting another shot at her as they pull out their crossbows.
I forgot about the mongrel men.
I don't think either will hit. And then Vorkstag is going to make an acrobatics check to jump because he has the spell jump cast on him to another vat. So he's going to jump to the next vat, not the one directly connected by a plank, but the one diagonal to the vat that he's currently standing on.
This is insane.
Oh, yeah, that's a 39.
This is bull.
So he jumps.
That doesn't incur at all?
I think a 39 beats Ikmer. Yeah,
I wasn't sure if that was to jump or to avoid.
Check, yes.
Yeah, okay.
That's perfect. And then you see him drink something. And that's his turn. I'm going to need Lyra to go now.
Honestly, for where Lyra is standing, she can't see what's going on, but she can probably tell that people are getting hit.
Lyra, he's jumping through vats, and now the mongrel men are back. Does that help?
That definitely helps. Thank you.
Free action to talk.
Yes. I understand. We've been very quiet this combat, very contemplative.
Everybody's thinking through strategies. I love it.
Yeah.
Way more strategic than last time.
Right
If I do say so myself.
Right before we started recording, Steve was like, "Hey, should we have a plan going into this?" And I was like, "Nah, we should just say fuck it and let's go." And he's like, "No, that's what happened last time."
Fuck it is why we got where we are.
Fuck it, let's enter through the front door. Fuck it, let's trigger the alarm. Fuck it, that's a big dog.
Fuck it, our GM said, "We'll hold the dog back, you can leave if you want." And we said, "No."
He gives you an out, you take a deeper in.
Okay, slightly tactical question for you guys, if this is okay. Would you like me to try to pin him in place so he cannot keep
You can't
moving?
see him.
But if she moves up to
She can't move to a spot that can really see him now that he's over that way.
darn. All right, Lyra's going to move up to the party, and she's going to reach around the door, and she's going to touch Ikmer and say, "May life's currents be your guide," and cast guidance on him.
Okay. All right, Ikmer. Make me a fortitude save.
Oh god.
Because this room really reeks.
Well, it reeks of natty 19 plus 8, 27.
You're okay.
Would Ikmer think that he would need to make that save again if he stayed in this room?
Yes. Unless he were to cover his mouth in some way. Smells like bleach. You're smelling that, ammonia-y smell.
Hey guys, it's not looking very good in here, and to be honest, they definitely have the abilities to just kind of outmaneuver us in every way out down here. So, are we sure that we want to just walk down right into them? Our ranged abilities aren't exactly great. But if you guys want to, I'll follow you guys in, or I'll lead in, whatever you guys want. And then he'll delay his turn.
I think that we should get out of here and take the dog's corpse and heal up and make a plan to come back. I wouldn't say it loud enough that I'm yelling it across the room. I would say that directly to Ick.
Okay, so Ick's delaying. Or is he leaving now that somebody said something?
He would be the last to leave. And so as soon as, I guess, what is it, Matumbe last in the order? So he would go after Matumbe.
Okay.
But, like, I can see that he acknowledges this and is like, yes, I'm going to leave. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I want to make sure that we're all on the same page.
Ikmer
All right.
gives her a side glance and is like, yeah.
Eclipse.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and roll my flame on over into his square anyways.
Okay.
It can move up to 30 feet. Yep.
14 on the die will definitely pass.
Oh, 14 fails, but on the die, yeah. All right.
Yeah. He also passed with a 5, so.
Damn it. I'm gonna move out. And then there's the dog. Can I start dragging the body?
What's your drag weight? This thing is 200 pounds.
It's like four times your body weight. We looked at this when we did this in episode 18.
Yep, so the speed with which you can drag is like 5 feet.
Oh, yeah. 4 times my body weight? Is that what you said?
Well, it depends on your strength.
I think your strength, it's 4 times something. I thought it was body weight, but it could key off strength.
Well, she was also using a pony before.
Right, and that was the point. That's why Griffin allowed it. I remember there was a big thing like,
Yeah, I think it's 4 times your light load.
4 times.
oh, maybe, yeah. That's
Yeah.
probably
'Cause your light load is
that's
keyed
much
off the
more
strength.
realistic.
Okay, let me do a quick
It should
math.
say right on Hero Lab what your drag is, I'm pretty sure.
Just what you're carrying, unfortunately.
Oh, it doesn't get, well, it tells you when you're in heavy load, right? Yeah. God damn it, Hero Lab, give us drags.
I can drag 258 pounds.
Okay, so you can move, well, you can get to it now and drag it 5 feet
Well, yeah,
with a double move.
I can only drag 5 feet at a time.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'll do. And then, because I'll be here, and then, whoop.
Okay.
So I'm out of the gate now.
Yep. Matumbe.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I gotta follow suit here. So, Matumbe is going to say, Ikma, we leave as soon as everyone is gone. Do not delay any further. He doesn't want Ikmer being a hero and getting downed where no one's around, right? So, he's going to relay that message and then full retreat back. Just
Okay.
nobody around him, no attacks of opportunity, no nothing. He just gets
So
out of
he's
there.
moving way past Eclipse then.
Up to Eclipse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Ikmer, you have delayed. Are you going to go?
All right, so he is going to run across the courtyard and help drag the body of the dog another 5 feet.
Okay. It is their turn.
Oh no. Lyra's still by herself.
She can't see. Nobody can see her. It's fine.
So what's going to happen is Lyra, you're the only one that hears this. Vorkstag yells, Grine, call the god.
Oh no.
We have been broken into by these out-of-town ruffians.
Does she see Grind?
She does not. What she does see is she sees Vorkstag take a big old leap to the doorway. So he's going to make an acrobatics here.
Oh, that's problematic in a bad way.
That's a 24, which will do it. And then he spits flame on Lyra. That's what he was doing with his little
Oh no.
drinking of stuff. And that should hit Matumbe and Eclipse as well.
Wow, that is a
What?
wild cone.
That's a big old cone, baby. You're 30 feet away, right?
Yeah.
Fucking 30 feet.
Starts on Lyra. Everybody make a reflex save.
Wait. I want to know the schematics of this because this door is in the middle of the
So you can start a cone in any square that is adjacent to you. So he's starting it in Lyra's square. They're both through an open doorway, so they both get hit by it. It ends where they are because it's like a double door.
Unfortunately, it's a 10 for Lyra.
Okay, that fails.
It's a natural 20 for Matumbe.
That succeeds. You take half damage. Eclipse.
A natural 1, so 5.
Okay, that fails. 17 points of damage to those who failed, and those who succeeded only take half, so that's 8.
I'm going to need to know what type of damage.
That is fire, so you
0 damage.
You do take you are protected from that damage.
I was worried that was not going to come into play.
I'm dying.
Oh, no.
I'm at -1.
Okay,
So
that's bad.
Oh, no.
So you
I
got
have
Eclipse in the
15
negative.
rounds.
The mongrel men, not that any of you can see this, but they're full on running to a spot, and they disappear off the map. And now it is Lyra's turn.
Why did we do this?
Lyra is going to full withdraw, so I don't incur attack of
so you don't
opportunity.
incur. That's perfect.
And I'm going to be right next to Eclipse so I can try to heal her. Or actually, oh no, it's a full move action, so I can't close the door, can I? After
Yeah,
full.
no, you definitely can't. It's a full action, full round action to full withdrawal.
So then you might
Unless you want to take the AOO, in which case...
Oh, would he actually have anything in his...
Yeah.
The poison claws.
Oh, that's right.
So then you might want to retreat around a corner rather than just sitting in the doorway.
Okay, yeah, I'll continue on and move around the corner so I'm not right in the open doorway.
Okay. Ikmer.
All right. He is going to drag Eclipse around the corner of the building. So that will be...
So that's a double move, but I'll give you... I mean, Eclipse is tiny, so I'll give you basically half speed when you're dragging her, because she's... I mean, you're dragging... Realistically, you could take a move action, pick her up, and move your full movement. She's, what, 35 pounds?
56 with all of my equipment.
Oh, wow. Eclipse is thick.
I have a lot of equipment.
More like thick clips.
Thick lips. Eclapse of those ass cheeks.
Interesting.
All right, calm down, Horace.
All right. Ikmer would run at a 90-degree angle from the doorway away so that he is no longer he is just getting the farthest away possible in a straight line from the doorway.
Okay. So you're 30 feet from the doorway.
Correct.
Perfect. Eclipse, you are unconscious. Please make me a Constitution save. So roll plus your con mod. Got to beat 11.
Nope, another natural 1.
All right, so you continue to bleed out. Good thing you got taken by the dude that's great at stabilize.
Well, I can heal, so...
You could do a heal check. All right, Matumbe, what you doing, buddy?
Matumbe is going to take a 5-foot step towards the door. He's going to look Verkstag directly in the face, holds up the holy text of Pharasma.
Perfect.
And he's got his shield in his one hand, the book in the other. He kind of manipulates his hand in a certain way that, like, the pages fall open, and he says, "This law bounds you in the next life. You will neither escape Pharasma's law, nor the laws of Ustalav, criminal." And with his remaining move action, he's going to close the door.
Okay, there's 2 doors.
We only cracked one open. That is
Guys
canonical.
cracked the other ones, though.
When?
When you were both attacking the dog from those 2 squares where the doors had to have been open?
Nobody did those move actions except the one door.
That's
And
because the one door was open.
Okay, if the one door was open,
Yep.
yeah.
So, That being said, it's his turn. I think he can move 30 feet out the door. And then I need... Matumbe and Lyra make a reflex save.
Excuse me. No. He wasn't supposed to follow us.
Oh no, maybe he's pissed now.
You said reflex?
Yes.
20.
Alright, you're good, Matumbe.
Another 10.
Okay, you fail. If you fail... 11 points of damage. If you succeed, 5. As he breathes fire on you once again.
So negated. All right, cool.
Yes.
Nice.
Negated by the protection from energy.
Yes.
Or the energy resistance, whatever you did.
I'm not in good shape, but I would be in
You would be-
terrible shape if I didn't do that earlier.
The mongrel men are moving again. You don't know where. Grind might be moving somewhere. Who knows? Can't see any of them. And now it's Lyra's turn.
Are we still running?
I mean, he's outside of the door. Like we're
I feel
that's-
like we're stuck now.
we're outside of the door with the entire point of getting out was to avoid the fact that this guy's a ranged character picking us off. We got him outside, and if we run, he's just going to toss bombs and throw shit at us or whatever while we run away. I mean,
We have to
yeah.
fight it.
we don't have a choice.
So now I pin him in place.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I assume that's a save on my front.
Yes, so Lyra's song is going to be ending, and she is going to try to pin him in place, and you need to make a will save.
Will do.
I see what you did
Alright,
there.
that's a 20. 20 total.
That succeeds.
I don't know that pinning the ranged character is that good either, but so don't feel too bad.
No, pinning him, and then if we could run.
Then you could run, yeah. But instead, you'll just continue to bleed out.
I am going to move, though.
Yes, go for it. My advice, get 10 feet away from another party member.
No,
Everybody stick together.
we cannot break my shake it off bonuses.
Lyra's going to kind of do a wide skirt around and try to head closer to Eclipse and Ikmer, but go wide around the alchemist.
Okay, so currently Eclipse and Ikmer, I know where they're placed because that's the edge of the map, but they are 20 feet away from you because they went 30 feet away from the door.
Yes.
All right, Ikmer, what you doing?
All right, he's gonna run up behind him and get that flank and try to hit him.
Yeah, he has that movement speed.
Hell yeah, my boy. Let's go.
Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba. What you got?
Absolutely.
Come up big, bro.
An 18.
Which is a critical threat with your
Which is a
keen
critical
rolls.
Oh!
How was your concealment?
Yeah, roll the concealment, buddy.
62.
All right, roll the confirm, dude.
All right.
I finished my King's Jubilee.
Oh, my king's jubilee.
All right. Do I get the bonus from Matube?
He's within 10 feet. You
Oh,
have,
no.
One more use of it, I think.
No, I only have 3 uses of it per day, which were all used last episode.
Your intelligence is only a +3?
It's a 17.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck?
I don't know why I thought you were a +4.
I thought I did too, but I don't.
I'm a +4.
What are the odds, man? Does a 19 hit?
Meets beats.
Beats, baby.
Hell yeah.
All that critical damage.
All right. 7 on the first dice. 4 on the next one. So, that's pretty good. 14 plus 11.
So,
25?
25, baby.
Yeah, buddy.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
All right, Eclipse. Make another con save, this time at a DC 12.
I rolled a 5 on the die, which brings me to an 8.
Okay, so you're at -3 now.
Yep.
Matumbe.
Matumi's up with that flank with Ikmer. He's just got a whale on him with the book. Let's go, baby.
All right, roll your concealment with that.
Of course. Let's see here. Should I roll the concealment with this natural one?
No, you shouldn't. You're fine.
You know what? actually appreciate this because this is a good time to celebrate the fact that our good friend Jeremy of the podcast drove to our Gen Con meetup all the fucking way from New York. And when he got to our meetup, he gave me a dice jail. And I'm putting this natural one fucking D20 in the dice jail.
Yes.
Thank you, Jeremy. I mean, I'm not happy about the natural one,
But thanks, Jeremy.
but if anybody deserves it, I deserve it.
If anyone needed a dice jail, you do.
It's going straight in there.
Perfect. Okay.
It does not pass go on the on its way down.
And neither does it collect $200.
With that, it is Vorkstag's turn. He's going to take a 5-foot step towards Matumbe because Matumbe is notoriously shitty at rolling. And he's going to eat that AOO and fire one off at Ikmer, which will also hit Lyra and Matumbe with Splash. So go ahead and AOO him.
I forgot to mention, it's on my Hero Lab, but I have been power attacking.
Wait, it will hit Matumbe if it's aimed towards me?
Yes, it's got a 10-foot splash.
Oh, it's a splash.
Yes.
I thought it was still
He's
column.
using a bomb right now, yeah.
Yeah.
Cocked as fuck.
All right. What did you want me to do? Roll something?
You don't have to roll yet.
Okay.
I certainly don't hit him with the 16.
Nope. Okay. This is coming at Ikmer against touch. Natural 20. Let me roll to confirm.
Oh,
no.
I don't like that.
Against touch, does a 19 confirm?
Yep.
Okay, this is something I had done wrong for a long time, so I want to clear the air. I want to let our listeners know, if you're playing an alchemist, the thing about an alchemist is you might think, oh, hey, my critical is going to be fucking fistful of damage, right? It's not that way. Actually, the first D6 is the only thing that gets multiplied. All of the additional D6s are literally written in the alchemist description as like a bonus you get as you level up. It's like sneak attack damage. It doesn't get multiplied.
Oh.
So I will be rolling 3 D6s against Ikmer, and it doesn't do anything for the splash, so the splash will be the same. So that's 18 points of acid damage to Ikmer, and then I need Matumbe and Lyra to roll me a reflex save.
15 probably won't do it.
15 fails.
10.
10 fails. So you each take 7 points of acid damage. And that is his turn. Lyra, you're up.
I gotta go help Eclipse. So I'm going to run to Eclipse, and then I'm going to use my Cure Moderate on her.
Okay.
Not bad.
I'm sure it'll get her conscious.
18 points of healing.
Nice.
Holy shit,
That's
not
great.
bad.
Back
That's great.
in the fight.
Yes.
All right, Ikmer. What you doing, buddy?
All right. He's really not looking great. So, he focuses in really hard at this alchemist, Fey creature, and imagines back to a time when he absolutely needed to win a fight, and with that, he took it just a little bit too far and really bloodied his opponent, and beyond death type of keep beating this other creature in the ring with him, and he needs to channel that now as he is on what could be the last of his days.
And as Ikmer thinks of this moment, Matumbe is the only one that can see this facing Ikmer. His eyes almost seem to glow at this point, and you see his teeth grow. You almost think you're imagining it. Ikmer, for the rest of this combat, you have a bite attack.
Ooh.
Sweet.
As your tusks become longer, you grow fangs on both the top and the bottom. Your nose begins to darken as if it's becoming more canine.
All right. Probably not having noticed it quite yet, he is still going to use his sword. So he's going to try to hit him. Take that 5-foot step. 19
Got it. So
on
you
the
guys
die.
celebrate here.
19 on the die.
And I assume you made your concealment.
Made the
All
concealment.
right. Roll to confirm.
Confirm. That's a 1, so that's kind of funny.
So it does not confirm, but you do hit.
Yes. So that is going to be 13 points of damage.
Perfect. He's still up.
Okay.
Eclipse. You're conscious on the ground.
Yes, I am. And I am more than I'd like to be away.
Eclipse takes a level in monk. Gets that increased move speed.
Spend that key point, Eclipse.
There's unarmed axe strikes.
Which I think would be absolutely ridiculous how strong she is and how small she is at the same time.
Oh, can you believe, like, something that's like 3 feet tall just blazing past everybody with a 40-foot move speed?
And then on top of that, like having the strength of Ikmer,
It's ridiculous.
absolutely nuts.
Yeah,
It's one of those ridiculous broken characters that as a GM you just really want to kill.
it's like if you were like facing off against a child and it punched you with the strength of the Rock.
Which would be so funny.
Yeah, I think My Hero Academia with that punch.
So I'm 20 feet off, right?
You are 30 feet from the door.
So he's 35 feet from me?
Yes.
He's 35 feet from me?
And you have to get up.
No, I'm gonna crawl 5 feet.
Okay? And then you're going to move.
No, I'm gonna crawl 5 feet and then shoot an energy ray from the ground.
Okay, he is in combat and you have soft cover.
Come on, thick lips.
The clips.
Saying that very slow down is really
Yeah, it doesn't really.
towing a line. That's not that's cool.
to the line.
Don't want this podcast to go.
Okay, so we'll see if this works. I'm trying to do something that can help put damage on this guy.
Do it.
Fucking hell!
That's jail.
You need a dice gel too. There's room. There's room.
Bring it over here.
Throw it in.
Bring it over here.
I threw it. I don't know where I went.
I threw it. Yeah.
Here you go.
The Haley response. Throw the die. It doesn't go to jail. It gets executed.
So nothing fucking happens.
Yeah, nothing fucking happens. So, Matumbe,
All
you're
right.
up.
Ikmer is up against Mr. Vorkstag. There's no reason for Matsumbe not to take that 5-foot delicate step around him, setting up the flank and striking down with the holy text. The bones land in a spiral. What am I going to do? I'm going to roll the die that Abby gave me at our meetup and see what happens.
Oh, Abby did you dirty.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, don't even roll that concealment. I don't need it.
No.
Okay. It's his turn.
It was a 4 on the
Before you
die.
do anything, if you have to roll any sort of attack on this roll, I'm going to use my hero card.
All right.
So -5 to you. Yeah, that one.
That doesn't work that way. It's +5 to any one of your rolls. It's not -5 to any of mine. You need a -1.
I thought I had
You need evil 1 to make me roll twice.
What do you have? What alignment?
I thought it was evil.
Then it's make him roll twice.
It makes me roll
Okay.
twice.
Oh, then yeah, it was +5 to a
Yeah, +5.
The neutral.
+5 is neutral, yeah.
Okay. Well, again, just so it's well before any actual decision rolling type of
Perfect.
things. Yeah.
Because he's going to take a 5-foot step back and throw at Ikmer again. Because Ikmer's been critting him.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he's about to take a skill check.
Maybe roll twice. He's acrobatics again. Fuck. Actually, that's a good call. He is going to acrobatics out of here, so he can move a little bit and not incur the AOL.
Thanks.
So I'm going to roll that.
But
Does a 30 beat your CMD?
yeah.
Does it beat yours, Ikmer? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So he's going to move back. We'll call it 15 feet. So being 15 feet away now, Vorkstag is going to throw a bomb at Ikmer. So if you'd like to turn in that card now, you may.
Hell yeah. Yep.
All right. So I'm rolling twice, taking the worst against your touch AC.
Cool.
You might have just saved yourself, bud. Because it's only a 12.
Yeah, buddy. That misses.
The other one was a natty 17.
Oof. That would have hit.
What is your touch, by the way?
16.
Oh, wow.
It's a lot higher than I would have thought.
It's the flat-footed that's very good.
So he threw that bomb. And now it's Lyra's turn.
I hate to be the,
Yeah.
teacher, do we have homework thing, but doesn't that just land in a D8 square around?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, it does. It's
Teacher, we
definitely
do have
spa-
homework.
yeah,
So one
splash.
is towards me. I'm gonna D8 it. That's a 3. So 1, 2, 3. So it lands diagonally back behind Ikmer, away from Matumbe. So Ikmer will be the only one that has to roll a reflex save.
All right. No, I didn't. It's 12.
Okay, 7 points of acid damage.
Okay.
And you also see, please grab 2 of them, 2 mongrelmen appear rounding the corner of the Chemic Works. Perfect. Now it's Lyra's turn.
We're in dire straits, and we just need to take this guy out. So Lyra is going to move up just a little bit. So she's like just off the side of the map.
Okay, so she is 15 feet from Ikmer?
Yes.
Okay.
I need to be within close healing distance in the future, but she is going to shoot her crossbow at Mr. Vorkstag. That's a 23.
Okay, roll your concealment.
Nice.
Get above a 20.
68.
Okay, that'll hit.
Nice.
It's not going to be much, but it's something.
It's all right.
8 damage, max.
Good.
Okay, it's Ikmer's turn.
All right. Having realized his new ability, he is going to run right up to him. He's going to bite him.
15 feet up.
Yep.
He's going to bite. That's a D8.
Okay. I guess, at what bonus do you want me to roll?
It's the same as, it's a primary natural attack, so it'll be the same as your longsword.
18 on the die
That'll hit.
with a concealment of 14.
Okay, so that misses.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Son of a...
Eclipse,
He's foaming at the mouth.
still on the ground.
Yeah.
Also, thank you, Steve, for filling this mason jar halfway full of liquor for me.
Yep.
Are you trying to ply the GM?
Yep. Griffin, we took a couple second break to refill our drinks. Griffin asked for Makers on the Rocks, and I made
It's just all make
6 or 7 ounces of Makers on the Rocks.
gross. Good thing this is Friday. Are you just crawling around? Okay, you're getting up.
Yeah. I was gonna get up and move. I think that's all I can do.
Yep, that'd be 2 move actions for
Yeah,
you.
so I'm on the map now.
Okay, perfect. So you are, what, like 20, 25 feet away from him? Okay. Matumbe.
Okay. Mitume saw Ikmer charge in, gnashing his teeth and biting out at this guy, missing, but an impressive feat nonetheless. Mitume, after a fashion, is going to follow suit. He's going to mechanically charge to the closest square that he can to hit this guy, and try and swipe at him with the book.
With the book.
Rolling my big dire D20. I need a good hit on this one.
Do you want to use... Oh,
I don't know if you call that cocked or not, but I mean, regardless, that would hit.
I don't even know where it went, dude.
It's like pinned up
It's
with
in my
your
dice. Yeah, that's fine. What's it go to?
19.
Okay, roll concealment.
Okay. 35.
That'll hit.
All right. Sounds good to me. All right. Minimum fucking damage, but he does 10 bludgeoning with a cold iron book, if that matters. But
All right.
For most Fae, it would, but not this one.
Well,
Damn it.
screw this Fae.
time to, you know what? I'm upset about that. Time to open a Belt and Suspenders India Pale Ale from Buckle Down Brewing Company in Lyons, Illinois.
All right.
Oh, he's adamant about that, and now it is, well, everybody that's not you guys' turn. So the 2 mongrel men are both going to move up 30 feet. One is going to, like, with one of his actions, diagonally move, so they're not, like, back to back. So there's, yes, exactly. They're both going to shoot at Eclipse with their crossbows. Does a 22 hit?
Absolutely.
Okay, the other one will not with a 4 on the die.
What does it go to?
Or sorry, it's a 5 on the die, but I'm not going to tell you that because then you'll get the flat bonus.
Okay.
I'm sure you have higher than a 13.
Okay, I do. I was checking because I don't have the highest of ACs. I, like, really don't.
Cool, you're going to take 4 points of damage. Then the alchemist is going to... Mr. Vorkstag is going to make a acrobatics to get away from you guys once again. That is a 24.
Is this the most limber man of all time?
Pretty bendy. He is a shapeshifter.
24. Ikmar's CMD.
Meets beats.
So close.
So he's going to move past you guys back towards the door, be at the door, and throw at... Eclipse and Lyra are right next to each other. Yeah, toss at... Well, his boys hit Eclipse. Let's let it ride. It's 15 on the die, so 25 to hit.
Fuck. Okay.
All right, you're going to be taking 12 points of acid damage. And I need Lyra to make a reflex save.
22.
22 meets. Well, more than meets. Beats.
Woo!
And so you only take 3 points of damage.
Thank goodness.
I don't know, I'm so used to saying meets. We've had a lot of meets this combat.
I don't know why I thought that was so funny.
I was scared he had, like, better bombs that he was starting to throw now, and I'm like, we're
he
in
brought his
trouble
best
now.
bombs out now.
Not only does it meet, but it beats!
So that is their turn. Lyra, you're up. Eclipse, are you still standing?
No.
Oh,
What's your negative at?
Leave me to die. I'm at a -1.
Okay.
And also I'm at 4 points of influence.
Oh, shit.
Wait, what?
Every time you go unconscious.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah, I mean, that's how we were playing it before. It's unconscious counts, but that's not technically rules as written, but unconscious counts is how we've been playing it.
Yeah.
Which means I'm at 4. And,
Out of what?
well, at 5, I have to make a will save.
okay.
I know where I'm throwing my bomb next round.
Hey now, that is
Get your
player
game on.
knowledge.
Go play.
At 3, I start visibly switching between the spirit's personality and voice and my own.
At 3, I start visibly sweating.
Tuve gets glimpses of Pharasma.
Glad we can laugh about my death.
So,
funny.
Ikmer is up.
All right,
Wait, isn't it my turn?
Oh, sorry. We were having so much fun, we just completely forgot.
that's okay.
What you doing, Lyra?
I swear if you do anything but stabilize me, I'm gonna be so mad. Just, like, don't heal me, is what I'm saying. Just leave me to die, because you keep healing me, and then I go down.
So if I stabilize you, I can't really do anything else. Or
Okay, if you have better
Let her
things,
bleed up. That's the way.
if you have better things to attack him, I can survive for a while.
Unfortunately, I'm all out of my second level spells. I can only shoot him with a crossbow, but that's my only chance of damage.
Then shoot
That's
him.
the Lyra
shoot
bread
him.
and butter,
Shoot him.
He's not in melee combat anymore.
He's
So
not
I
in melee
got
combat
that.
anymore.
Yep, we
Bread
are.
and butter, no spells but crossbow.
Got the crossbow, baby.
I'm all out of spells. What's a girl to do?
Throwing bows.
All her fucking cure mods on me, and I just keep going down.
Nice.
Not gonna be enough. That's a 15.
15 won't hit him, folks.
But then, because I'm right next to Eclipse, and that's a really bad place to be,
Nice.
Get the fuck away from Eclipse, quick.
I'm gonna try to be like 15 feet from both Ikmer and Eclipse and kind of like diagonally back, so we're kind of in like a big arc.
Wicked smart. It's
Is
like Lyra
that-
took up points in knowledge metagame to get 15 feet away from everybody.
Well, she's been getting splash
Hey,
damage. I
you're
think
allowed
she
to play
can see.
tactically. I will not begrudge you for that. I'm just teasing.
I mean, based on how many splash damages that I guess we've taken, it makes sense at this point.
All right. Ikmer, you're up, buddy.
All right. He's going to charge forward.
Mechanically
Fangs.
or just move?
Oh, you know what? He's going to charge because,
All right, get that
That's-
+2 to hit.
yeah, because he only goes for a touch AC anyways, so. All right. 18? I think was a miss before.
Just missed.
Yep.
Eclipse, make me a con save and a DC
I'm
11.
less useful than the fucking dog because I did 1 point less damage
At least
than
the
the
dog
dog.
fucking crit.
1 point less damage than the dog. I'm less
Hey now,
useful.
I believe that there was a combat not that long ago that Ikmer indeed was not very good. So
Episode title, I'm less useful than the fucking dog.
that might have some bad implications.
Hey, you know what? I rolled a 10, so 13.
Yep, you're stable.
Nice.
Woo!
Matumbe.
Matume is going to walk up to attack Mr. Vorkstag. He is not going to mechanically charge because he knows he's going to get attacked by sewermen in the next round.
Okay. Yeah, you are kind of the sewer shield here.
I mean, in game and out of game.
Just holding the shit away from the rest of us.
Power attack has never come off. 23 total.
Roll your concealment.
Okay. That was off the Abby die, by the way.
That looks like
83. You know it. All right. Abby from our meetup, treating me well. Let's see what the damage looks like. I hope it's big. It's fairly mediocre, but you know, at least it hit. 13 points of damage, bludgeoning, cold iron, even though it doesn't matter. Let's go.
Dead.
Woo!
We did it!
He drops to the ground, and the mongrel men are still here, so
All right.
they're both gonna attack at Matumbe. Actually, they're gonna move up on Matumbe now.
Hence,
Since
not
I
charging.
think they both have the space to do so. Let's get a couple D20s rolling. Alright, 18 on the die will hit you, but the 9 on the die will not.
Okay.
Well, yeah, 17 will hit you, right?
No.
Alrighty. 5 points of damage,
Okay, okay.
and it's Lyra's turn.
Can I do a heal check to know who's lower in hit points, Matumbe versus Ikmer?
Sure.
15?
Yeah, why not?
I can do it on two hands.
So can I.
Oh, okay, 9.
9.
Yay.
Even Stevens.
Pros.
Well, Ikmer's closer to me.
Oh, that's cool. He's threatened by neither of the enemies.
Well, you know exactly what he's going to do now.
He's going to move up.
Yeah, that's fair.
And Lyra also doesn't have a whole lot of move speed. So Lyra is going to cure light wounds. 9 points of healing for Ikmer.
Hey, that's like double your current health. Neat.
All right.
Ikmer's up.
And he will fight side by side next to Matumbe in the best possible place while he is bodyguarding the hell out of Matumbe. He is going to attack. at these mongrel men with his bite.
Ooh, with his bite.
Yes.
Get it.
Yeah, he's gonna
Turn one of these mongrel men into a werewolf, and then it's gonna be a big hullabaloo.
We're in trouble. Good thing
Shit changes right now.
Eclipse pulls out the dagger.
14 on the die brings that
Hits.
to a
I know it hits.
yeah, perfect.
They're villagers, remember?
Yeah. Well, I do now.
We're now killing innocent people. Yay!
They're not innocent.
They're
They
sewer
definitely attacked us.
They're sewer people.
Hey, we
Think
don't
the mutants in
discriminate.
Futurama. That's these guys.
We don't discriminate at the chemics here. But yeah, he definitely does 11 points of damage.
All right, still up.
It wasn't bad, but wasn't great either. Damage wise.
Okay. Eclipse. Unconscious. Stable. Matumbe.
Matumbe is going to attack the same one that Ikmer just put a whole bunch of damage on. It's about numbers at this point. We just got to knock him down.
So that is the one directly in front of Ikmer.
Yep. 14 off the die. I know that's going to hit.
Yep.
All right, cool. So Matumbe
How do you do it?
Yeah.
Do you want to know how I do it?
Yeah. Do you crack him on the head with the book?
No, not at all. Matumbe brings his shield, which is in his left hand, around the sewer man, and then puts the book on the other side of the head and just crushes the skull between the book and the shield. Does minimum damage.
What is that? I thought you'd be all right.
10.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like,
It's a
Ikmer-
slow
yeah.
crush.
Yeah. Ikmer grabbed his arm, pulled him just a little bit closer, just enough for Matumbe to crush him.
All right. The other mongrel man, it's his turn. He's going to full withdrawal. So
Sure.
he, move him.
We have to kill him, though.
Oh, don't worry. I have a crossbow.
That's 5 and 35 or in 30.
Yep. All righty. Lyra.
Lyra's gonna step to the side and hopefully get a clear shot on the mongrel.
You're fine. You're closer to Matumbe and Ikmer than it is to them, so it doesn't provide cover.
Okay, perfect. And she's gonna shoot at it with her crossbow.
Get that big arc going.
Yeah, get that arc shot. You are within like 100 feet.
It's only an 8, so I don't even think that
it
hits
won't
him.
do. It won't do. Ikmer.
All right. So back to still seeing flashes of this fight where he overkilled his opponent. Again, is looking for blood and charges after the.
And at this point, Matumbe, you're the only one that can see this. Ikmer grows a pair of claws.
Hell yeah!
What?
All right. Since he is charging, can you do a full round?
Nope. That's
Nope.
pounce.
Okay. Damn. Well, anyways, still going to charge with the teethies. 17 on the die.
Yep, that'll do.
Only 8 points though.
All right, he's still up. And it's Eclipse's turn. She is still unconscious. So, Matumbe, what are you doing?
Matumbe, again, is shocked by these changes in his traveling companion.
Changes, turn the faces change.
Changes! Can't wait till that sounds
Really
like
bad.
absolute shit.
You guys came together at the end.
Yeah. So, I mean, Igmer just starts bounding after this guy and takes a huge bite out of him. Matumbe looks around. He's never seen anything like this before in his entire life, but he knows that we got to clean up right now. So he mechanically charges towards the remaining mongrel man. He's clearly within range and just tries to crush him down with the book. 17 off the die. I know that's going to do it.
That'll do.
Wow.
How do you do this one, buddy? Because your minimum damage Definitely kills him.
All right. So as Matume is about 10 feet away, he alley-oops himself by dropping the shield, tossing the book up in the air, catching the book, and tombstoning
Oh, God.
the guy with the book.
Shack attack.
Shack attack.
Bringing down the backboard.
And he's dead. And
Woo!
Yeah.
you guys are out of combat. And as you reconvene over Vorkstag's corpse, you notice something. You notice what looks like on his exposed shoulder a bite mark. Finish your drinks. We'll see you next week.
I knew it.